Alright, y'all, welcome back. And today I have a very interesting topic for y'all. It is, why didn't Cars, the supreme ultimate being, use his brain throughout most of Battle Tendencies? Now, if there's one character y'all never see me talk about, it's definitely Cars. Because, I really do love Part 2, but if there's someone I'm going to talk about Part 2, it's usually Joseph, Lisa, Caesar, Wamu. Because with Cars, he didn't do much except there was the fight with Von Stroheim and Joseph. Then there was the final fight where he went against Lisa, and that turned to Joseph versus him. But it was just like, during those fights, he wasn't doing much still. And it looked like he was using his brain, but he wasn't. And I'm going to start back, all the way back to when he just killed the rest of his tribe. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Cars was very dumb for that. He was very stupid for that. It was already clear that he was the strongest. If it wasn't clear he was the strongest, he wouldn't have just murdered. He wouldn't have ran through most of his tribe, right? And humans aren't even there yet. They have one weakness, which is the sun. And all of them, they're just like, nah, we don't want to walk in the sun. And he's like, well, then, you don't follow my plan, you're going to die. That's dumb. Because let's say that he doesn't kill them, and then humans finally eventually come. By the time humans first come, this nigga it's an instant kill. Like, imagine, because he was already struggling against Harmon users of the past. Imagine him with a whole 25, 30 group of people taking down Harmon users. And for y'all to be like, oh, but they said they didn't want to do it. He's the strongest. How are they going to stop him? It felt like he just wanted everyone on the same page, as a dictator from day one, because of how egotistical and everything he was. But that's not moving smart. That's moving very, very dumb. Very dumb. Then he gets unsealed, and he's not taking shit serious. Don't get me wrong. He's chasing down the red stone, but he's having the two niggas under him chase it down for him. Which, again, if he didn't kill his whole tribe, he would have 5 or 6 niggas, maybe 7 niggas under him that all survived in the stone until then, chasing down Caesar, Lisa, and Joseph. But he didn't. But part 2 is not that long, so we don't get to see as much as some would want. But throughout what we did see in part 2, we don't really see him doing much. For most of the part, it starts off with Wamu and ACDC, and they're moving everywhere. And it makes sense because, he's a leader. He's giving out orders. That makes sense. But once you saw who went down first, was it ACDC? I think it was ACDC. Once you saw ACDC go down to Joseph, that would have been perfect time to step in. Why would you wait till after Wamu? Again, I'm going to give credit. He was underestimating like shit. He's still one of the smartest people in the franchise. He just makes a lot of dumb decisions because he's egotistical. But if I know I'm the strongest nigga there, and I know my underlings that I look at as little brothers, I know they can't compete. I'm not letting them compete. I'm not waiting so that I can catch Joseph off guard so I can stab Lisa. I'm not doing that. He waited. And then we finally get Cars versus Lisa, which what he did actually was smart against Lisa, where he threw after images at her and snuck her. Cool. Joseph, though, he wanted to make it painful. He wanted to make it hurt more, all that. Because Joseph just took away all the rest of his companions. Literally, he took away the rest of his companions. But again, why are you doing that? You have the power to not give them ultimatums, not give them decisions, to just go over there and just knock him down. Because again, they're on a super high, what was it? I forget what they were on. They were on something super high. Cars could have just knocked him down. Threw Lisa off. Well, he did throw Lisa off, but Joseph, he had a plan for that. Because he waited so long. Why are you waiting and talking for minutes? Giving him decisions, telling him to hurry up, make a decision. Oh, either you jump or she's going. Like, but him doing all that, that's what leads to him losing that fight and him getting expeditiously mad. Because if I'm being honest with you, after he lost and he fell into the ground with spikes, the fact that no one went over there and like checked him, seeing what he had, seeing if he was still alive, everyone just presumed this nigga was dead or almost dead, and they just had to disintegrate his body. Why would the ultimate being be almost dead? But anyway, Karasi achieved what he was always looking to achieve by the end of part 2, which again, that's good, but I won't say it's smart, because a lot of other Joestars throughout JoJo, they're not letting Cars get that off. He's not getting that stone mask. They would have checked him. They would have, if it was part 5, that he would have got a lot. A lot would have been done to him before he ever got the chance to pull that stone mask on. But yeah, he becomes the ultimate being. He has all the power in the world. He's the strongest person in the world, strongest being in the world. And you know what he does with that power? The first thing he does, instead of enacting your plan of world dominance, you're going to spend your time chasing a 19-year-old because you're pissed that he almost killed you. I'm going to say this again. You're chasing down a 19-year-old because you're mad he almost killed you. That's bad. That's bad, especially when you could just do the hostage shit again, except this time you can fly. You can create anything, any animal or plant or anything you want. You can create it on your body. Why wouldn't you just take someone like Smokey or Speedwagon or Lisa again as a hostage? But he allows himself to get lured to a volcano. This nigga Joseph, initially, he tricks him into going into the volcano, and he almost dies again. He almost dies again. His power now is just so OP that he knew what he had to do to survive. But he almost died again. He was getting burned into the fucking lava. Jumps out, takes Joseph's hand off. You're just like, oh, wait, is it over? Is Cars about to win? Now, this is the part where I feel like there was no luck on Cars' side and just all luck on Joseph's side. Because we all know what happened at the end of part 2. And honestly, that wasn't on Cars. Cars didn't have nothing to do with that. Couldn't control it. But what was on him was all the events leading up to it. Why are you just... It just felt like he was going with the flow to a point and he didn't have a real plan. Because look at Poochie. Poochie had a real plan. He had a real fucking plan. Cars, however, because he was born so strong and so egotistical and so self-righteous, he felt like he didn't need a plan. He's the strongest nigga there either way. He don't need a plan. But he did. But he did. Because if he didn't do what he did at the end, where he just let his blind rage take over, he probably wins. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all today. Make sure if you like the video, leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K, so please like it up. Thank you.